everyone, Scotty Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the big match preview. We return to Premier League action on Saturday, 3 PM kickoff at the London Stadium, where we take on Burnley. Going into this game in pretty decent form, unbeaten in our last 4, back-to-back clean sheets in our last 3 games. Obviously winning our FA Cup third round tie on Monday night against Stockport 1-0. Stockport, you know, all credit to them. They were very, very organised, very disciplined, very, very difficult to break down in the final third. Made it hard for us to play, and there's a lot of comparisons to the way they were defending, who I expect Burnley to set up. Burnley will be very strong defensively. They will try and make things difficult for us. Antonio has got a tough job up against me and Tarkowski. You know, so this isn't going to be an easy game. No matter where Burnley are sitting in the league, they have decent stats going against us. You know, they had a poor start to the season, but since that 5-0 thrashing by Manchester City, they've picked up 3 wins in their last 6 league games, and they've tightened up a lot at the back. You know, so as I said, this isn't going to be easy by any means. Last time at London Stadium, the two sides met. Burnley run out 1-0 winners, a game which we pretty much dominated but did not take our chances. The goalkeeper on that night was absolutely sublime. You know, seemed to save everything that we threw at him. But as we've seen in previous games this season, time and time again, where we've not took our chances, it's come back to bite us. Man United game being one of the ones mainly that you look at the chances we had that first half and we didn't take, and then go on to lose the game. So this is something we need to put right. Something we need to be looking at going into this fixture to make sure we take them opportunities when they come. Stats wise, as I said, it's more stacked in Burnley's favour. We've only won 1 of our last 5 meetings against them. We failed to score in 4 of those 5, and we've conceded 11 goals, which isn't pretty reading for a side like Burnley as well. You know, you sort of expected stats to be a bit more even between the two sides, but you know, Burnley hold the upper hand. We've only beaten them twice as well since they've been in the Premier League, which is very, very worrying. Burnley have stats on our side a bit. Burnley have failed to score in 5 of their 8 league away games so far this season. You know, so that's one stat in our favour. You know, which is, you know, what we need. As I said, it's going to be tough. I fully, you know, expect them to be very well organised, hard to break down, very, very good in the air, which may come up against us. You know, we are decent. We're the top scoring side, I think, in the Premier League from set pieces. But Burnley, you know, they, as we've seen in the past, very, very strong, very physical side. And this is going to be a tough game. When we look at injuries, obviously, no Masuaku. There's doubts over Fredericks. Fingers crossed Fabianski will be back in for this one. And Balbao and Diop are doubts going into this game as well. Burnley have 3 players doubts. Dunn, Taylor and Peacock Farrell, I believe, is the other one. Positives coming into this, you know, young Odebeku coming against Stockport probably would have got a bit more game time if the game had gone in our favour and we got a couple of goals early on. But, you know, he's made his debut now. He's hungry. He wants to play. By all accounts, Moyes is a big fan of his. So, you know, we may see him involved at some point on Saturday. And, you know, it'd be good to start blooding some of these youngsters and bringing them through. Moyes done that earlier on in the season in the Cup with a few of them. So it'd be good to get these boys a game in the Premier League to show what they're all about. You know, this boy's a talent. You can see it. But we've got to make sure we don't heap too much pressure on him. And, you know, transfer window's still open, so who knows, we may add to the squad before the game, but I very much doubt it, let's be honest. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be a watch-along for the Burnley game. There'll be fan cams afterwards and a post-match pint. Also, a Friday night pint being filmed tomorrow as I film this, because this is filmed on a Thursday. So make sure you check all the other videos out. Subscribe in the link below. If you want any of our merchandise, also click in the link below. There's a new Ogbonna t-shirt or Ogfather t-shirt come out, which yeah, I'm looking forward to getting hold of. So check that one out. You know, especially with Oggy's performances so far this season. But as I said, thank you very much for watching. One thing left to say: come on, you irons.